Are you tired of hearing the same old tips like study every day, spend at least 2 to 3 hours a day studying on a subject? The same old tips? Well, don't worry, I got your back. Today I will share with you some study tips that you probably have never heard before. The first step is to record yourself on time lapse. I have been doing this since the past 5 to 6 years. I remember studying for grade 10 and grade 12 exams also like this. This is an amazing tip because not only it helps you keep your phone away from you, because obviously you are using your phone to film the time lapse, so you cannot use it to get distracted on Instagram Reels or TikTok, etc. And you also have a very satisfying clip to watch as a reward after you're done studying. Tip number 2 is to record the audio of your notes. Sometimes we just feel tired of staring at the book and watching numerous videos. Let's say you're going to the exam center and you want to revise. You making an audio version of your notes and summarizing it briefly helps you listen to your audio. So you don't only have the memory of writing and solving and reading, you also have the memory of hearing your notes. So it doubles and makes it less likely for you to forget what you studied. And also sometimes we have the temptation of wanting to listen to music in between when you're studying to take a break, but you haven't really completed anything. So this can be an alternative which can stop that temptation because you're already listening to your own voice. Teach someone or something. Well, if I say teach your friend, sometimes it doesn't apply because some friends might not be interested in your teaching, some friends might end up making fun of you, or you yourself would just be in a jolly mood with your friends, so not advisable. Group studies are suitable only when all the people have the same aim and not all the friends have the same aim or goal to study. So what I would suggest is to teach something. It could be a teddy bear, it could be a wall, it could be imaginary students. For me, what I used to do is I used to teach on whiteboard as if I am teaching somebody. Again, going back to the very first tip, you can actually record yourself teaching something and sending it to your friend. This way you're not only being helpful, but what you teach to someone else will retain more in your memory. So you're not only helping yourself but also your friend. Next tip, you probably know about this, and that is watching Study With Me as you are studying. So this will motivate you because another person is also studying with you, and it has aesthetic background and lo-fi music or whatever you want to. But if you feel like, oh, that's just a YouTube video and I don't think everybody has such aesthetic setup and I feel demotivated because I don't have such resources to study like them, then there are Discord servers. You might have not heard of this, but there are Discord servers for the only purpose of studying. So basically, if you join these servers, there will be real people who don't have all such aesthetic setups. They're just students trying to study and get through their student life. So you can be a part. You can switch off your cam and mute. You don't have to talk anything. If you want to, you can just have them in the background, or you can also be a part. You can also switch on your camera and study. So this will force you not to be on your phone because people are actually watching you. My next tip is to wear professional clothes. I cannot emphasize on how clothes have an effect on how you feel immediately. The day I am putting on some professional clothes which make me feel like a studious student, and putting on some glasses makes me want to study everything and become a topper. At least the motivation is there when you begin. If you really have to study but you don't really feel like getting started, maybe dressing up as a nerdy student is a good start. The last tip I have for you is whenever you are getting distracted, I don't know if it's only for me or everybody else goes through the same thing, but it is exactly when I am studying, my mind is exploding with the best of the best ideas. I want to create a new YouTube channel, I want to watch new series, I want to shop things online, I suddenly have a new business idea. All these things be running on my head, and it is so hard to focus on what you're studying. So my tip would be to take out a book and write down these ideas, because usually after exam I don't execute on any of this because I don't even remember. So this way, if you're writing it down, one, it is out of your mind. Write everything that comes to your mind about this particular thing. I'm not just saying, right, I got a new business idea. I'm saying write down your business idea to the T. But make sure it doesn't exceed 5 minutes of time, because try to put down all your thoughts that you have under 5 minutes, because you don't want to be wasting your time. But this will help you in future, so when you're done with your exams you can actually go ahead and execute it, because you have a record of all your thoughts. And it'll also help you remove that thought and stop thinking about it. It'll help you focus a lot. So these are all the tips that I had that I probably have never heard before from any study YouTuber. Only a few rare ones used to share this, and a few of them are my personal experiences that I've been doing for years now, and it actually works. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, share it with a friend or any other fellow classmate of yours, and don't forget to subscribe, because I will be coming up with more similar content. If you want to know how to study in 3 days and still score an A+, here is a video, you can go watch it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.